Put the finger, say you know who we are. He said, I don't give a damn Snoop Doggy Dogg. They keep talking and it went too far. So Snoopy, he went straight through the trunk of his car. He got his foot and they start running hard. He started firing and then he just charged. Run, run, run. Duck, 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 duck. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. I wouldn't be with you. Turn that off. Before I get in trouble. Speaking of those little motorcycle creatures making noise all over the place and talking to people through their helmet head. I'll go for it. Did you have something to say now? About what, The Rock? Your child? Well, let's hear. This is a back to school edition. Well, let's see. Where do you ride your little motorcycle? This parking lot? Outside my window? Yeah, they were asking what color. That one's a red one. There's a green one. What else? Blue, yellow? What other colors? All over Malton. So, hello, happy Labor Day, Amy. I guess every day is a holiday for you on ODSP. How's our perfect baby angel queen princess, Amy? What? Real good. Yeah, I'm going to focus on the helmet head and the motorcycle. I want to find out what he said, why he's talking to me. Well, like I said, you guys are all over the parking lot, right? Running around like chickens. What are you bothering me for? You live here? Where do you smoke? No, it's not going to change. What are we talking about? We're talking about back to school. Is there a limit? No, I've never gone past an hour, so I don't know. Is the lighting off now? What should I do? Adjust it. Maybe. Should fix it. Yeah. How will they know where they are? I've been here for almost 2 years and they still don't believe anything. No matter what. Make sure I can get enough air. My fan is far away today, right now. We're focused on reality. Isn't that funny? How can it possibly still be this building? How many units are there again if I'm in 47? Okay, first we're going to go over the necklaces. Remember the necklaces? So you can see them in case there are any children or teenagers, adults even, who might be interested. Because I'm sure not everyone in Malton is mean and horrible, right? If I hold them up here. No. Oh, I'll do it to close the curtain. Let's close the side with where? Nothing. Close this one. I refuse. Oh. You see what that is? You don't see what that light is? Take a good look again. Not to blame that building, but that's their security light. The big bright one on their building. Did you see that? My neighbor. This is how we talk. He's gonna lend me a bike one day to go to Wendy's. Come back. I'm gonna give him the necklace as collateral. Do you like this one? Oh, you still can't see them. I gotta do something about that. Fine. See you later. What? He's new? Where do you think the rock is? Do I need to mute it? The police, fire, ambulance. Is it funny? Thanks. No. I'm actually sitting here right now. Your daughter. How about that one? Can you imagine? Tomorrow's back to school, right? No? When's the first day? You're actually sitting here, what? After their party all weekend, right? They're actually. This one's got a strawberry on it. This one's, I guess, a little letter, like an envelope. Is that better? I don't know. This one's a little sheet. Said you're bad people. This one's a little rocking horse. Yeah, that must be the photography in there. That's my priority. A live streamer, you seeing them. Well, depends who's watching, right? It's people in the building like that guy, then nobody cares. You see it. If it's your children or your daughter, then yeah, I care if they see it. What if they want one? Oh, what's the matter? Am I wasting it? The live stream? I don't know what this one is. A whale, a shark. What's this one? You can see him. Found a way. I don't know either. You decide. This one's like a gemstone. This one's a happy face, but it's blue, so Anybody can wear it, right? It's better. You can see it. It's a strawberry, a little heart. French tips. I have the stickers. It depends on the dollar store. You can actually buy them. I'll do a video on French tips. What are you talking about? You can't do them at home? You go where and get them done? I have no idea what this one is, too. You'll have to tell me. What is the little envelope? What color should I do the tips? Whatever color I have nail polish. Yeah, let's see. I have to move away from the ugly window. Okay, fine. I got the whole rest of the live stream. Better now than wait, right? And my chair. Let's go, chair. Background. It's back to school. Good. There he is. No better? Any better? No. Let's try one more. I told you this one's for helmet head. One of these days, you guys are going to reach the limit. And, you know, how many of them is enough in this building I have to live with? Way too many already. Now you're telling me about your children again? Nope. I'm not getting away. Still. They want. This one's a unicorn. With blue, so I think there's more than one unicorn. This one's a bow. This one is a fan. Is this one a card? So I'm going to see if it had an A on it. It's the ace. I can't see that. Maybe you have experience doing this, right? So that's how I learn. Thanks. This one says, I think, love on it.
Yeah, I have something better to do, but I might still be mean and angry from the incident earlier. So I choose to do this. Do you have a problem with it? Can you imagine mentioning your daughter and then you sitting here what? Apartment 47, 7555 Borway Drive in Malton. Their children. So they can know tomorrow all the buildings, right? 4. Remember that one? 4 buildings, same management. The playground. Remember the playground today? All the kids who play on the playground? Are you laughing? Mm-hmm. Well, that's going to happen tomorrow if I pass by. What if that's your kid there? And what? I don't know. This is a dress? A red dress? Is that what it is? I'm trying to figure that out for a while. I don't think you can see it any better than me. What is it, like a ball gown? A lock with a key and a heart shape. Lock and key. This one is a unicorn head. It's the head of a unicorn. This is a seahorse. This one is a t-shirt. This is a shell with a little pearl in it. This is another unicorn. I think this is a pink one to the blue one. Our last one was blue. This is a pink one. The last time I was passing by the playground, speaking of that, there was a police car out front of it. If you like commenting about that same playground. Do you enjoy watching children while they play on the playground? I told you I was a babysitter, right? I have a teacher's aid certificate. I told you mess around with your kids and they get taken. Not my problem. Many, many times. Why is she obsessed with back to school? I have a nonprofit organization and a narcissistic abuse recovery life coach business. Why is she obsessed with back to school? It's like saying you have a store in the Westwood Mall, but you don't care about back to school. That's how ridiculous you are in Malton. Because she's 47 and should have a child by now biologically, but she doesn't know how to regulate that emotion. Are these the men in Malton? And has a restraining order issued by her parents against her. Yeah, my narcissistic parents. Oh no, I want to see these people in person. My business is a sham. It's a front for money laundering. That's real good. I'm going to go back to the window in a minute. This one's a cross. Look at this one. In blue, too, for boys. Maybe you might need it for your son to protect him against the neighbors. Let's go back to the window and open it. I prefer it there. Yeah, speaking of my nephews, right? If what? Their mother, their grandmother, their father, their community, where they live? Which one? Who's going to teach them to be men? Oh, I pick all. I'm sitting right here. How many? It's not going to change for any of you. Maybe. Scared of light. Okay, this one is, I guess, a flower. So, I think it's pink. Kind of pink, light pink. This is a lightning bolt, but purple. Yeah, that's better. This is a heart in pink. This is a black swan, I assume, right? It's another heart, pink. Yeah. Half is hollow. It's been tampered with. This is a watermelon slice. Some show it better than others, I told you. This, I guess, is a meow. I don't know if you'll see this one, but it's like the back of a cat. If you can see it. There. You see the tail? A little heart. Looks like the back of a cat, right? A cat sitting. Another happy face in pink. The other one was blue, so there's the pink one. This one is, I guess, a glass of wine, so probably for an adult, not a child. I prefer you didn't pretend it's grape juice. I prefer an adult has it. This is a little whale, I guess. What kind? Happy one. Those are the little colored ones. And then I have the inspirational ones. If I sign up for the email list, can I have the wine glass one? All I have to do is email, or the same way some people were texting me and say you wanted the wine glass one. That's why I asked for your address in one of the, when I had the event days, so I could just mail it to you. That's why I asked for the address. So, you could get it. When I had the events in the little park beside the building here, then I just put to email, right? So I know you're coming and I know which one and I know how many to have with me. Because if I'm only there for an hour, right? And only a certain amount of people can show up if you have a free event in the park. You can't have like all of Malton. So that's why I tell you to email so I know how much and who's gonna show up. So yeah, all you have to do is request it. If you put your address, I mail it. Makes sense, right? If it's a necklace, why can't you get it in the mail? I'm worried you'll post my phone number and address on social media and I will be harassed. Then that's easy. Don't do it. It didn't say you had to pay for shipping, right? It said you send your address, your name. What else did it say? When is the anniversary? September is a Saturday, September 13th, when my 1 year nonprofit. So if it's a Saturday, I'll probably have a giveaway, like, in the little parkette here. Probably tell you ahead of time. So if you want any of them, you can probably just show up there. I'll be there for an hour or something. And I'll probably be at the bench with like a balloon so you know it's me. And then you can just come there. If you email, tell me which one. I'll make sure I have it, right? Pretty easy. And then if you're there, if you pass by on the day, you know what it is at least. You can always just run over. These are the inspiration ones. This one says enough. Some of them had 2, some of them had 3. See, it's like a little dog tag. So if there are boys or men and they want these ones instead of the little colored ones, or girls, but just saying. Maybe the little boys don't want, the little dress. You want one that says, it's a good one, trust. Let me see it now. 4. This one says imagine. This one says protected. This one says they're blessed. Well, you'll just have to stick with it and deal with it if there's more than one. And I say it more than once. Inspire. Well, it's back to school so the kids can learn how to spell it. What's your problem? This one says hope. This one says grace. This one says beautiful. Be quiet, helmet head. This one says Star Wars. This one says Star Trek. There's another Star Trek. There's another Star Wars. This one says Trekkie. It's got a little heart. Well, somebody might like it, right? Same thing. Another Trekkie one. And what's this one? This one says love with a little heart. What's it going? Now there's another one, the love one. This one says family. Now, 2 family. This one says Wonderland. I do think these ones are easy to see. There's another Wonderland because they're all silver. This one says forever. Another forever. This one says believe. Another believe. This one says dream. Another dream. Back to the namaste. For everybody. How do you know it? How do you know that? For everyone. That's the other one too. Those are the necklaces. Run away. So that was only 30 minutes, half an hour. The little zipper pulls, keychains, backpack, accessories. What do you want to call those ones? The little animals, the stuffed animals ones. Should we go through those and see what they are? What kind of animals they are? If this one you like. Do you have a necklace that says brown trash? No, but I have one that says Malton. You're sitting right here looking at me. I have alphabet letters. I can make custom ones. Just wait, hold on a minute. Just take a good look again, right? Oh, every minute till reality kicks into Malton. Back to school, right? Just remember that, Malton. Back to school soon. All the kids are going back to school, and what are you going to teach them? Equity, diversity, inclusion? What's first? What's the priority? Empathy? For the school year, what's on the agenda? Well, I'm going to ask on the first weekend, right? Now that you've wasted a year of my life here in Malton, at least. With those are the same services? I'll remind you as we go along. Maybe you forgot, but I'll remind you as we go along. What are we doing here? Back to school, what are we doing here? The children, what are you commenting about? I'm going to set up a stall and sell them for $5. Should I sell them for my life coach business and keep the money? Or should I sell them and donate the money for my nonprofit, put the money back into the nonprofit? If I sell them for $5 each or $10, which one? Sell them for $10 and put the money back in my nonprofit for whatever events I want to have, if I want to rent a room somewhere? Or my narcissistic abuse life coach business and keep the money? That's messed up. Why? What's the difference to you? If I got Claire's or somewhere to buy them and sell them, how much do you think they'd sell them for? If they gave me the money. I'm not joking with anybody. Can you imagine? I will be reporting this to the CRA and they will be removing your ODSP. I explained before, right? ODSP gave me money to help start a business. Do you understand that? They helped me fund the business. They gave me money, a sum of money to fund the business. Oh, I am laughing. Since you can clearly work. This is Malton. Just remember, right? Every time you tell me the word PTSD or you need the food bank food, I am laughing my head off. How much money? How much money do you think the Tim Hortons workers and the McDonald's workers make? We all go there, right? Well, my business is a sham. What's your business? Let's hear. What is your job? How many times? Let's hear what it is and how much you make an hour. The only joke is this. can go over Westwood Square. Why couldn't get a stall to rent in there? My food business, why it's more expensive for the food court? Why I wouldn't open a business there, a food business? Which one do you want to go over? We're getting all real with Westwood Mall or Westwood Square and Malton. Their jobs and how much money they have, they keep telling me. So let's hear how you're different where you are. Let's cover how you guys get to work. Do you take the bus or do you drive there? Or do you walk? Wait a minute, I'm going to go put these necklaces so I can get the stuffed animals. The GO train? The subway? Which train? I take my electric scooter since I am a wheelchair doll. Your electric scooter. That's a lot of things now, right? An electric scooter means a lot of different things in Malton. Think about that. An electric scooter in Malton. Well, let's hear. What are you going to the mall for? Oh, to the food court? That's hilarious. What are you buying in the food court? When I smoke and I don't sit on the rock, where do you think I walk to? The park. Which park? You are the joke where you sell necklaces. Do you think if I was doing what you guys are doing, I'd still be in business? Like Malton Neighborhood Services and Malton Black Development Association? Do you think if I was running a business collecting money, $100 a ticket for barbecues and events, I'd be still in business? But you guys are the ones, right, trying to convince me that you're doing it all legal, that I should follow your lead, have events on the grass whenever I want, right? Music as loud as I want. Follow you guys and do that. Then what are you doing getting mad at me right now? Smoke weed wherever I want? Drink wherever I want in public? Yeah, look good at me. What do you have against the Black Development Organization, which I am part of? Well, it says you're a charity and you have a revoked license. So first of all, that's number one, and all of the above, everything else. You've been collecting money and having events, so we can go from there. Why you're bothering me and my nonprofit if I don't know who funds yours? Are you a charity? Because that says revoke. That means, what do you think revoke means if you're a part of it right now? I would love for you to tell me since you're here. Disabled Monique. It is absolutely ridiculous. So go, let's hear you explain this one on behalf of Malton Black Development Organization, which you are part of. So when did Malton Black Development Association open? Our events are to help develop Black people because they are underdeveloped in nature and need development. You know, I was living in Malton, right? Over and over. In 2019, I opened the business. You are going to explain it. Yeah, business for business. My nonprofit. Let me hear again about Malton Black Development. That's one. Well, it's all recorded now, right? Yeah, my nonprofit. Do you not understand that in English? Hello, Amy. We started Black Excellence Organization in March of 2019. Who do you pay your taxes to for all your charities? That's as serious as they are. All of you in Canada. All of Canada. This is going on record. Let me hear. For all the events, all the money. Only 17 and he had a building named after him. Jonathan Davis, right? But he's still dead, right? So what? All his friends are going to enjoy that in there? Oh, I understand. Why did they put you in a mental institution in the year 2000? Why don't we ask the police officers who took me there? Maybe they told them what, they'll tell you what they told the hospital. Why do I laugh at a dead teenager? Why don't you show them the date again? Show them where I was living. No, you are a joke, and you're going to understand now. All of them. You're going to show me again all of them, including Malton Black Development Association, if they existed. Do you feel the need to taunt the Davis family while they grieve? If that was Malton moms, and I find out in any way their family was in that group, yeah, I am going to taunt them. Do you believe in Black excellence? Yes or no? I'm going to go over this once. Do you believe in the KKK? What do you think the difference is if they said that's white excellence? This is going to be on YouTube forever. What were you teaching? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. What were you teaching them if you're sitting here posting this right now today? I want you to explain it to me. Do you support the Klan? If you're telling people you have Black excellence and people went around saying they have white excellence, what is the difference? All of you in Malton, explain it to me now. As a Black woman, we don't claim you. Then let me hear this again. What you're doing on my live stream, attacking me. We don't claim you. As a Black woman, we don't claim you. In English, yeah, all of you. I sympathize with a lot of people and a lot of things over the years. But I told you, that's done now. No, for Children's Aid, I told you. So they can watch it and see it. They should know where all that money goes, right? Since it's government money. Maybe if you had to raise it yourself, right? You wouldn't be complaining about childcare benefits and all the money. You wouldn't tell people things if the government stopped giving it to you. Yeah, and you had to work for it for your kids. Oh, is this one a bear? Let's go over. It's pink. Back in the bag when I'm done. It's a meow kitten. They're little keychains. So you can put them on your backpack, or you can put them on your zippers. Right? I added the little keychain part myself to them, so you can put it on your keys or the little clip for your backpack or whatever you'd like to. Your bag, your purse, your pocket. All kinds of animals, little animals. I put them in the little bags, so you can keep the bags for whatever you'd like. Here, I'll show you. I'll take this one out. See? You put your key, or you can clip it onto whatever you want. There. It's got the little clip. And then, so that's what they look like when you take them out of the bag. And they're talking about fancy. One of these days, if I walk over and scratch their car with a key, do you think they'd be sitting here talking to women about fancy and what they do for work in their business? I just walked by and took a key right across their car. They wouldn't even know, right? They'd be sleeping in their beds, making comments about other people. A rabbit. Yeah, say don't instigate. I'll never do it. I just show officers everything, everywhere, all of them. We did, all of the police. And can you imagine? And it's a little fox or wolf. Perfect. Yeah, after I push them off, I'll check the color of the bike. It's a blue one. Do I have one single friend? No, I don't. Some sort of cow or a giraffe. What is that one? Oh, maybe a giraffe. Why do you have a nonprofit organization? To help? To help who? And where do you get the money to help them? What do you buy? What do you give them to help them? Where does the money come from? Yo, you get donations from who? Where do you think the grants and the loans come from? From who? Yeah, you are going to explain them all to Malton now. Everybody. Yep. Malton is known for its hardworking community. It comes together to build a brighter future for everyone. It's a multicultural utopia. I'll take a good look out the window. We're going to start here when I go out later to smoke. When I walk up to the mall to go to Tim Hortons, right? I already took the gym. I already played Pokemon Go. Didn't you see the pictures? Yeah, that's a giant tiger. It's a little fishy. It's over there. Imagine what you put it on your pencil case. You put it on your backpack, on your coat to open the zipper. How much fun your lunch bag? On your keys? What else can you do with it? You can clip it to anything you want. You can clip it to something and keep it in your room. Or you can keep it in your locker, clip it to something. Keep it in your locker. If you have a phone clip, how do the phone clips work? The little charms that go on your phone, little phone charms. They have what kind of attachment to them? A what? You have to see. Boys don't have backpacks. What about a boy? They can't keep it on the bag. Why? They don't have keys? How do they get in their house? You don't have a locker at school? What if you use it as a binder, as a bookmark? But you asked me, right, what I would do with it. Man. That's a little fox, I think. What do boys do with stuffed animals? What's a Pikachu? What's a Pokemon? If you have a little plush of him. No little boys have any? Any plush Pokemon? None? I think somebody's lying. It's a giant tiger. Because the mall didn't get theirs yet. Okay, maybe it's a cat. Last one. That's all of them, all the different kinds. Look at that, 58 minutes and 21 seconds. Didn't even go over the hour. What did I miss? The little hatching dinosaur eggs. What else? The dog toys, the little rope dog toys. If I have them all on the 13th, my 1 year, then I'll have them all. If what? Where you go in the mall? What stores you shop at there? Where do you guys shop? Where do you go to shop? If these are who on this live stream, men or women? Amy, are you going to gloss over 9/11 to focus on your business anniversary cause? Because that would be in poor taste and would probably offend your loyal audience. Why would 9/11 concern me? I want you to tell me. Don't trust wine. They're worried about what in Malton? What, the community center? When they go there? The kids are there? The school? When they walk to school tomorrow? Which one? When they're coming home? Let me hear which one. The trail? Really? What kind of trauma did Jonathan Davis have? Was it the whole building? Today, right? We discovered the Police Excellence Center. How many times? The money was diverted to the Police Excellence Center. That's the same one on Dairy Road where they were doing training, police training. Do you understand what you're telling me? So why did Malton go and attack everybody for money if you knew the police went to the police training center? Well, then how did you get the police station opened in Malton? Which building was it? If it was a tenant association, we went over that too, right? The Malton People's Movement. So help me separate it. What are the Malton Moms? The community center, that's Malton Neighborhood Services. The paint night, who hosted it? Malton Neighborhood Services. Why do you keep taking over my live stream? You're what? Why are you laughing? Show me, you're what? Go ahead, let me hear. A charity collects the money and does what with it? Yeah, all of them. Do you understand the BIA, the Malton BIA? That was the mayor's group, Bonnie Crombie, right? She started that when she was... Why are you laughing? Why don't you go look into it before you start talking on my nonprofit organization? Well, go ahead. Who? The food bank, Mississauga Food Banks. That's City of Mississauga, right? Where do you think you got all that food if it wasn't from the government? Where does the child care benefit come from if that's not the government giving you money? The income tax is government, right? They take it from your paycheck, they keep it and give it back to you. What do you think income taxes are? Where do you think that comes from? If that's not the government, where do you think ODSP Ontario works? Please help explain this to Malton. I have to sit here? They're children, right? You see me sitting on the rock outside where I live, the building I live in. You're what? Coming up to me for what reason? My business? My name in Malton in Canada? 9:00 p.m. I hope the kids enjoy their back to school. They wake up nice and early, have enough time to relax, enjoy their walk to school, and enjoy their new school year. I will see you soon, Malton.